Bhagavate Vasudeva Narayanam Namaskrutyam Naram Chaiva Devi Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttama Shloke Bhakti Bhavati Nashtaki. So Granth Raj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. So we're reading Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, 28th chapter, titled as Kapila Dev's Instructions to Mata Devhuti on the Devotional Service. So in this chapter, Kapila Dev is instructing to Mata, his mother, about what is bhakti. So bhakti involves a process where you follow rules and regulations, a disciplined life. So there are yama, niyama, means rules and regulations. And then after following the yama and niyama, one focuses one's attention on the name of the Lord, so Mahamantra, as well as hears the pastimes of the Lord. So as soon as one follows rules and regulations and focuses one's attention on the name and pastimes of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then one's mind becomes stabilized and this mind becomes free from the anxiety, free from the stress. Because now instead of worrying about the material things, the mind is thinking about the spiritual understanding. So in this state, mind is completely freed from all the contamination. And at that time, one starts understanding. Krishna within the heart will give us understanding about what is my real identity, what is one's real position. And as one understands the one's real position, one understands that this body is temporary, and the function of the body is to do the service of Lord Krishna. So such a yogi, the devotee who will work on the bodily platform but will not work for the sense enjoyment, but he will work for the service or the pleasure of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So then Kapila Dev is explaining to Mata Devhuti that as one progresses in the path of bhakti, one's attachment to the bodily things decreases. So here in this shloka, Kapila Dev is explaining, Yatha putracha vittacha prathanmartaya pratiyate api atmave abhimatad deha deha purushastatha. So translation is, because of the great affection for family and wealth, one accepts a son and some money as his own, and due to affection for the material body, one thinks that it is his, but actually, as one can understand, that his family and wealth are different from him. The liberated soul can understand that he and his body are not the same. So very nice, Kapila Dev is explaining that generally mass of people thinks that this is my money, this is my son, this is my house, this is my body, and one is so much absorbed in my concept because of the material identity. But as soon as one is situated in a bhakti, in a spiritual stage, then one understands that this family, wealth, society, positions, they are different from him. My real identity is that I am a spirit soul, and I am not this body. The soul and the body are not different. So when the body is finished, the soul transmigrates from one body to another body. So so-called family is left behind, and when one gets another body, another birth, he gets another family, another wife, another children, another situation arises. So the bank balance is finished because the body is finished. Then you have to get another body, again the new start. So again new bank balance because the new name, the new body starts. So this is the cycle of material world. And when a devotee progresses on the path of bhakti, he understands this reality. So in purport, Srila Prabhupada is explaining the status of real knowledge is explained here in this verse. This is called real knowledge. There are two types of knowledges. One is the temporary knowledge, and another is the real permanent knowledge. The temporary knowledge is the material knowledge, what we get in this body. But the spiritual knowledge is the real knowledge. There are many children, but we accept some children as our sons and daughters because of our affection for them. Although we very well know that these children are different from us. Similarly, because of great affection for money, we accept some amount of wealth in the bank as ours. In the same way, we claim that the body is ours because of affection for it. I may say, this is my body. I then extend that possessive concept and say, it is my hand, it is my leg, and further, it is my bank balance, my son, my daughter. But actually, I know that the son and the money are separate from me. It is the same with the body. I am separate from the body. It is the question of understanding. And the proper understanding is called pratibuddha. By obtaining knowledge in devotional service or Krishna consciousness, one can become liberated. So pratibuddha is proper understanding. And what is that proper understanding? Proper understanding is that the body is temporary. I am the spirit soul. Anything attached to the body is temporary. So family, relations, wealth, titles, degrees, possessions, everything is temporary. It is not permanent. So there is no point in spending all the time and energy for the bodily things because it is temporary. Our real purpose of life is to spend for the time for the spiritual activities or spiritual understanding. That is explained in this verse. So with that, this verse, we pause our reading of Srimad Bhagavatam for today. So we read one verse every day. So that is what we will continue our reading of Srimad Bhagavatam for tomorrow. This is third canto, 28th verse, 28th chapter, 39th verse. Tomorrow we'll continue with next verse. Granthraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaura Premanande Hari Hari.